I may be young, but I'm ready. It's nothing that you can't tell me, no. I make moves with ambition. Ay, too tuned in, I can't listen. No thank you. I may be young, but I'm ready.
What is up, gang? What is up, squad? Welcome back to yet another video. Today's video will be like a super chill video. As you can tell, I'm by myself. I'm in my room, under a blanket. And today's video will just be about just my job and how much people like get on my nerves and irk my nerves and stuff. So this will be like a really funny like rant kind of. So if you don't like rants, then I suggest you click out of this video. And if you find me funny, then I suggest you stick around so you can hear me complain. Now, for those of you who don't know, I work at Pizza Press. I am in Orlando. Well, I guess you can say the Kissimmee area. Well, some people say it's pronounced wait, how is it pronounced? I don't care. I pronounce it Kissimmee. But yeah, anyway, so I work at Pizza Press, which is a pizza like making place, whatever. And a lot of things people do irks my nerves. Like, first thing, because I want to go in order. So when I come in the morning, the first thing I hate that really drives me nuts every time someone does it is we open up at 11 a.m. and I hate those people that come in at 11 a.m. Like, that really blows me. First of all, maybe I will let it go if I was like Walmart or like Walgreens, because you may need to hurry up and run in there and like grab something quick. And since we're just open, you can get in, get out. But I feel like for a pizza place, you should not be that thirsty to come into a restaurant. And then another thing that really irritates me is because when I come in, I don't want to have to deal with customers right off back. I want to be able to just like lounge around, get on my phone, do like little stuff. I don't want to have to press pizzas and ask you what you want and pour beer. Like, I don't want to do that right when I clock in. I want like free time. I know that sounds stupid because like once you clock in, then like you're on the clock, so you have to do work. But I don't want to in the morning. Can I get at least like 30 minutes to get my thoughts together before everybody starts coming in bothering me? So that's my main thing. My second thing that drives me crazy is I hate those people that come in that want gluten-free crust. What? First of all, what does gluten-free even mean? And what is gluten? So if somebody knows what gluten is, tell me down below. So that just really irks me when people come like, oh, like, do you guys have gluten-free crust? Like, my mood just changed right off back. Like, who orders... What is gluten-free? Why do you want gluten-free crust for a pizza? It doesn't make no sense to me. And then when they take it a step further and ask for vegan cheese. Vegan cheese is disgusting, first of all. And why would you even want a pizza if you're going to get it with gluten-free crust and vegan cheese? Like, you're not really enjoying like the greasiness of like pizza. But anyway, so those two things really irks my nerves as well. And then I remember once this lady asked me for gluten-free crust, so I'm already angry. And then she asked for vegan cheese, so I'm guessing like for her topping she will only want just veggies. And this girl had the audacity to ask me to put bacon on it. So then why are you eating vegan cheese if you want bacon? Like, how does that even work? Oh, I'm a vegan, but can you add some bacon? That just really blew me. And I had to, like, repeat it. I'm like, wait, you want bacon on this? So that made me angry as well. What's another thing people do? Okay, so we also have, like, a little glass, shield, I guess, that blocks people from like reaching over and like touching the food and stuff, but people still manage to reach over and so they can point to what they want, which is so annoying because it's like, first of all, on the other side of the glass where they're standing, it tells you exactly what they're looking at. So it'll say like on this side it's like all kinds of cheese and stuff, and it gives you the name. So there's no reason for you to reach over and be like, oh, can I get that one right there? Like, no, just tell me what you want. Use your words. There's no need. First of all, that's so nasty. I don't know what's on your fingers. Anything can just like fall off and get into the cheese, and then you just ruined it all for everybody. So that's another thing that irritates me. And then I feel like I don't mean to sound rude, but when people do it, I'd be like, can you remove your hands? Like, get your hands off the glass. Then they catch an attitude like, well, and first of all, there's a sign on the glass that says do not reach over. So I'm not gonna be rude. I'm not gonna be rude about it the first time, but if I have to tell you a second and a third time, then my attitude and my tone will just get higher and higher because now you blowing me. But anyway, so then there's that. What else annoy me about my job? I hate when people, oh my God. So we have different types of sauce. We have like regular red sauce, we have spicy red, pink sauce, and Alfredo. And I hate when people ask for multiple sauces. Not like you want me to mix it, but if you want like half and half, that annoyed the crap out of me. But I remember this one lady asked me for 3/4 of her pizza to be red sauce and 1/4 of it to be, I think it was white sauce. And I was just looking at her like, who is finna do that? First of all, I hate math, and I know it's easy. You just in your head just put it into 4 slices or whatever. Then just do 3 with red sauce, and then that one section of white sauce. But that's just too much. Don't nobody have time for that. Like what? People get on my nerves when they do that. Or we do have this selection. It's called a publish your own, and it's like an unlimited topping pizza. And I hate when I tell people that because then they literally put everything on their pizza, and it drives me crazy because it's like with all these toppings you're not gonna taste nothing because it's just too many flavors piled up on each other, so that irritates me. So sometimes I do have people that come up and be like, they be so excited like, oh really, it's unlimited toppings, so only $10.25. And so when I ask them, okay, like what kind of cheese, they be like all of them. So then I'm already irritated. Then when I get to toppings, then they be like, oh, what kind of toppings? All of them. First of all, I'm pretty sure you don't like all of these toppings, because I know I don't like mushrooms and like, what are those things, like olives and stuff like that. So I know you can't honestly tell me that you like everything that we have on this menu. So that irritates me as well. And then when you do that, that means it has to be cooked longer in the oven to make sure that it's baked properly, because it's just too much stuff on top of it. And then they get angry when you put it in again and then it come out burnt. Like, what did you expect? And next time, don't be so greedy, and then you will have a good pizza, So, oh my God, that drives me crazy. Oh my God, that drives me crazy. And then I hate when people take it a step further. So once the food comes out of the oven, we have like stuff that we can put on top, like ranch and barbecue sauce and stuff. And then they'll literally ask for everything to be put on top. And that annoyed me too, because just like you taking advantage of the fact that it's unlimited toppings. I honestly think we should change it to like you can't go over like 7, because people do like take advantage and they just do way too much, and it's so annoying. But yeah, I think that annoyed me as well. I hate when people ask or pretend like they're gonna buy beer just so they can try them all, but then they don't buy it. So that annoyed me, because it's just like, okay, so first of all, you wasted my time and you wasted cups. Like, if you I understand like freebies. Like I would do that too, going there like, oh, can I try this, pretending like I'm gonna actually buy some, but I know I just want like a free sample. But I feel like 2, 3 minimum. I remember this dude literally asked for it to try every single last one of them, and he didn't buy not one beer. And I was just like, so basically you just got a buzz on, you a little tipsy for the free. Like, what? Like, that just blew me too. But yeah, people just get on my nerves. Like, But I think one of my biggest pet peeves, though, which I already said before, is when people come in at exactly 11 o'clock. That really drives me crazy, because it's just a pizza place. Like, you should not, like, no. And then I hate when people ask for salad, and like they're supposed to get it, but we can sometimes. But sometimes when people come in, and like if they've been before, and then like one of us would get their salad when they come again, they expect the same treatment. But if it's a long line, baby girl, I am not going to get your salad. You better walk your big ass over there to the cooler, grab what kind of salad you want, and then come back and bring it to me. Don't think, baby. No. Oh, and I'm glad I brought that up. Another thing that drives me crazy is when big parties come at the same time. Like, that annoy me too. Or like when they come separately, but like when I'm asking them, like, oh, like, what do you want me to start on the order? They're like, oh no, we're waiting for everybody. Like, no, because then you're just gonna make a huge line for no reason. So then like 2, 3 people come in at a time, and they all just pile up, and then once it's a big group of 30, and then that's when everybody want to come in and like start like, oh, can I have this? I don't like that. I think if it's a big party, you guys need to be spread it out. So if you come in separately, then you need to order separately. Don't wait for everybody and then then proceed to get in line, because then you're ruining it for everybody else that's coming in that just want like a simple like salad or something, and they have to wait for this big ass party of 30 that took 30 minutes to even like all come together. So that kind of annoyed me as well. Big parties, I don't like it. And if you're gonna be a big party like that, I feel like you should call ahead of time, because first of all, you don't know if we're busy, you don't know if we have room for everybody to sit in anyway, so you really should call like ahead of time. But I guess that's just more like a, what's that word? Not convenient, but like, I don't know the word for it, but whatever. If I think of it, I'll say it later. But courteous. It'd be courteous if you was to call ahead of time. Oh, and another thing that irritates me about phone calls is when people call in their orders ahead of time so we can make it so by the time they get there, it should be done. And that's smart. But what people need to realize is we can't always answer the phone, especially when it's busy. So if you're trying to like, oh, like I'm just going to call ahead of time, you got to make sure we're not busy. And then if we are busy, don't get mad if you have to call like 4 times before you got an answer, you know. And then when you do get an answer, I'll tell you like, okay, well, give us like 20 to 30 minutes. Then they get mad about that. But like, we're busy. And I also hate when people call and they ask for like prices and stuff. That annoy me too. Because just like, boy, if you don't get on Google and look up prices, like I don't have time to go through every little item on our menu and telling you what it is and how much it is. I just way too much time. Just get up and come here and stand in line just like everybody else, you know. That annoys me. Oh, and I hate when people order food like off DoorDash and Uber Eats and they don't specify what kind of pizza they want. Like they'll just put like a publish your own and that's it. It's just like, what kind of pizza? I mean, it could be red sauce or pepperoni. It could be a white sauce with sausage. Like, what? And then when I call them and tell them, they get an attitude like, oh, well, they didn't give me that option. Like, you lying. Do you know how many Uber Eats and DoorDash orders I get a day? I know for a fact you lying. You probably just didn't know how to do it, but don't blame us and say, oh, it didn't give me the option. Yes, it did. Now, what do you want, bozo? But yeah, people are so annoying. I really need, like, I wish, and I be telling my friends this, that when I grow older, like, my goal is to own my own business, because I'm not gonna have none of that. Like, no customers finna come up in here. You're not gonna give me attitude. Like, I'm not taking none of it. And all my employees, you're not taking none of it. Like, if somebody complain, when, like, I don't care. And they be like, well, Brianna, like, you can't really do that because they are the ones giving you money, but... And I understand that, like, you are, like, giving us our paychecks and stuff, but you're not going to be talking to me any kind of way, you know? Like, it's a no for me, dog. No. But, yeah, like, my job just drives me crazy. Like, people are so annoying. And people just get so entitled and just so rude, and sometimes I just be wanting to tell them, like, y'all, it's pizza. It's not a big deal. You're eating pizza. It's just pizza. Come on, check. Bring that 10 to a 2. It's literally just pizza. People be getting so anal about certain stuff. Or like, we have meatballs, but it's like a seasonal thing. So it's the only topping that we have that you have to pay like an additional charge for. And they get so anal when you tell them that. It's just like, do you want it or not? Like, I don't need you to go back and forth with me. Do you want it or not? Are you okay with the upcharge or no? Like, that be driving me crazy. Or, like, when, like, today, this dude wanted a gluten-free pizza. It was, like, a pepperoni gluten-free pizza or whatever. And so, when I rang it up, he was just like, well, up there it says it's supposed to be $7.50. And I was like, yeah, but you also have gluten-free crust. So, that's an additional $2. So, pay up! Quit complaining. Or do you want it or not? Like, I hate when people try to go back and forth with me because I do not like going back and forth. It's literally, do you want it? You don't? Okay, well then, scram, skedaddle, get out of my face. Like, oh my God. But yeah, my job, they get on my nerves. And every time, like, I come, or like when people come with an attitude right off back, that blow me too. Or like when I come up and they act like they don't want me to make their pizza. Like, baby girl, I don't want to make your pizza either, but we're here. So let's do it and let's like move along. Like, I hate when people do that too. That just, Or when you ask them what they want and they just look at you. Oh no, or when they walk in the restaurant and you be like, oh hi, how are you? And they don't say anything. I'll be like, I guess I'm invisible. Like, that's so rude. That is so rude. I understand if you didn't hear me, but if we're making eye contact and you see my mouth moving and I'm looking at you, that means you know at least I'm saying something to you, so you should like try to like, oh, like, let me see what she may be talking about, you know? It's just, I don't know. That's just so rude. That's why now when people come in, I don't even say anything. I just be like, let me know when you're ready. And I just leave it at that because I get so tired of people like pretending like they don't see me or acknowledging me when I'm speaking to them. Like, that's one way to get smacked upside the head. But yeah, that's my life as a pizza maker. But yeah, if anybody would like to visit me, I'm at the Pizza Press on Kissimmee, like I said earlier in this video. But if you decide to come and visit, you better come correct. And don't annoy me, please. Please, let's work together here and make this place great again. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to get that off my chest because it really bugs me. Like, and every day, like, something else, I just added on to my list because it's just so much that people do that really irk my nerves. But if I remember anything else, I'll probably make another video. But thank you guys so much for listening to me rant. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you work at a pizza place, let me know what, like, which one, and if you can relate to anything that I've stated in this video. And like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. See ya, losers.
I may be young, but I'm ready. It's nothing that you can't tell me, no. I make moves with ambition. Ay, too tuned in, I can't listen. No, thank you. I may be young, but I'm ready. I give her the world if she let me.